Welcome to Review Every Ship by CitizenCon 2024. The point is to give an update on every ship since some haven't had a video made about them in years, and others, the information is simply too spread out to be helpful in making decisions. Remember, digital ships aren't imaginary, digital ships are imagine-necessary. A quick shout out to my Jonin Ninja members, Radium TX, Paling Tan, and the Solid Exodus, and my Chunin Ninja members, Raygun 972, Wakan Yosai, Rage 1, Scorpio King 3, Soul Galaxia, Meat Salad, and Praetorian. And of course, all my other members who are listed at the end of the video. Membership is never required, but always appreciated. You help make this YouTube dream even more possible, so thank you. Every month we do a giveaway to give back to this wonderful community. This month's giveaway prize is the RSI Mantis with LTI. That comes with both the M50 and Mantis Skull Crusher skins. To enter the contest, make sure you're subscribed to Billionaire Ninjas, leave a comment on at least one video, and like or dislike at least one video. Winners have 2 weeks to claim their prize. Members collectively have a 25% chance of winning just for being members, so if you're subscribed, consider hitting that join button, and if you're not subscribed, I appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. For the full giveaway details, make sure you visit our Billionaire Ninjas Discord or our social media at Ninjas Leap. Today, we continue our trip with the MISC manufacturer. We have reached the MISC Prospector, and it has 0 variants. For the price, the Prospector as of 3.24.1 is 155 standalone, 140 warbond, and was 140 at concept. In-game cost is $2.9 million, and the in-game 3-day rental price is about $141K, depending on where you shop. This ship is always available for purchase as a standalone ship. For years, the Prospector has been the universe's preferred mining vessel for solo operators, featuring MISC's sleek design sensibility and a bevy of upgraded high-tech mining tools. The 2947 Prospector perfectly balances form and functionality. The MISC Prospector.
I hit the jackpot!
Here, hey, there's more here. The jackpot hits you.
I like it. Come on!
For measurements, the Prospector has a length of 26.5 meters, beam of 16.5 meters, height of 8 meters, and it is a size 2 small ship. Its minimum crew is 1 and its maximum crew is 1. It can carry 32 SCU and it has about 930 micro SCU of internal stowage. The claim time for the Prospector is about 9 minutes, expedited is about 3 minutes, and the expedited fee is at about 3,100 credits as of 3.24.1. The Prospector has a top SCM speed of 156, which is way below average and is one of the slowest ships in the game as of 3.24.1. So of course, for its class, it's way below average as well, being the second worst in its class. The same can be said for its nav max speed at 993, which is also the second slowest in its class, and way below average in the game. When it comes to maneuverability, it has below average maneuverability overall and way below average maneuverability for its class. For fuel, it has above average hydrogen capacity, but below average quantum capacity overall. For its class, it has pretty much the same, above average hydrogen capacity, below average quantum capacity. For weapons, the Prospector has 2 size 1 Bulldog laser repeaters, no remote turrets, no manned turrets, and no missiles. For ship parts, the Prospector has 1 small radar, 1 small computer, 1 medium power plant, 1 medium cooler, 3 small shield generators, 1 small fuel intake, 1 small fuel tank, a small quantum drive, a small jump module, and a small quantum fuel tank. The hull HP for the Prospector is 19,000, which is about average overall. For its small class, it is slightly above average. The shields on the Prospector are 3 size 1 bulwark shields. Industrial grade C, these are bubble type shields. The HP is 4,500 total and regen rate is about 200 HP per second. For quantum stats, the Prospector uses the EOS Civilian Grade C quantum drive. The range on this one is planetary, meaning you will be able to travel to another planet in the solar system and maybe even the next solar system one way, but you will need to refuel when you get there or maybe even once along the way. For special features and amenities, this is a single person ship, but has some basic amenities. It has a bed, a food processor, and a shower bathroom combination. Of course, being a mining ship, the Prospector has a size 1 mining arm and a tractor beam. A quick note that all 32 SCU of storage on the Prospector is for its ore bags, which is 4 bags that carry 8 SCU of ore each. So this is not standard SCU storage. My preferred loadout is a mixed loadout. For this ship, I got all ballistic cannons, deadbolts, swapped the stock shields for FR-66 shields, swapped the stock power plant for the Genoa, swapped the stock coolers for the snowpack, keep the stock quantum drive. For the mining head, either the Lancet or the Helix works well. Now it's time to rate this ship. A rating I rate from 1 to 10. My 1 is only buy if you have a unique reason that is specific to you, or because you like the looks of the ship. My 10 is basically if you have the money, this ship is almost guaranteed to be useful to you in the game. A 1 doesn't mean the ship is useless or ugly, and a 10 doesn't mean that the ship is perfect. Just remember, this is just our rating. Please give us yours in the comments down below, and we really do read all of them. Although we may not respond to all of them, we appreciate all of them. Well, except for the nasty ones, and the Star Citizen is a scam ones. My rating overall for this ship is a 6. Let's start with what I like about this ship. It's small, it has fun gameplay. That gameplay is also fairly deep and rewarding. It has basic amenities, and it's cheap. I also like that it comes with distortion weapons. Well, it used to. Now it comes with Bulldog Repeater. So I did like that. So if you had one of those that came with distortion weapons, that's why I put that in there. What are the issues and how would I fix it? Well, this ship has what I call the trifecta of terrible ship mechanics. It's slow, and not only is it slow, but it's terrible at maneuvering. And not only is it slow and terrible at maneuvering, but it also has less than stellar quantum speed and quantum range. I put those together as one thing because you have to have both in order for it to matter. The ship should have 2 small hydrogen fuel tanks, and it should have 2 small quantum fuel tanks to give it the range it deserves. This thing should be able to go out as far as it needs to do its job as a solo ship. They really left something out by not giving this better fuel capacity. And it needs to pick a struggle between being slow and being terrible at maneuverability. No reason it has to be terrible at both. Also, I'm not 100% certain that the food processor should be so close to the bathroom, but is that even a food processor? Because it's really weird looking, and since the gameplay isn't in game yet, I can't test it. So I might be lying when I even say that's a food processor. Also, the more we move forward in the game, the more I'm wondering why we can't just use standard SCU containers for ore storage. The ore bags are more lore accurate, but I think the sizing of them should at least be the same size as the SCU containers so they can be packed the same way. But that's more of a nitpick though. And I honestly don't have enough mining experience to really make that change in the overall game. So who is this ship for? This ship is for the mining focused players, of course, but it's also for people looking for a non-combat loop in a game that sometimes feels very combat heavy. It's also for the solo player or the person that has a hangar or ship with a landing pad to store one of these. So why is it a 6? It's a 6 mainly because of the recent buff that it got to its shields. Otherwise, it would be a 5. But with 3 size 1 shields, this thing becomes a lot more durable and it's able to escape a lot better. So that makes it a lot less dangerous to go out with your Prospector and be able to make it home. The Prospector earns the rest of its points by being so small and because of its money-making potential. This thing fits in a lot of larger ship hangars, automatically making those ships impromptu mining platforms. And also, while this can't quite make you as much as the Vulture, it can still make you a lot of money if you're consistent and find the right things to mine. Salvage gameplay just simply requires considerably less luck to make money than mining. I compare this to the only other ship in the game that can mine right now, the Argo Mole. And I would rather have 2 prospectors working than a single mole, because the designers of the mole missed a major opportunity to make that ship significantly better by not allowing the pilot to control at least 1 mining arm remotely. But the Prospector only wins by a small margin. As the game systems are more fleshed out and the other mining ships make their way into the game, the mole will start to outshine its little brother, and the Arastra will surely put both of them to shame. But here's the thing, that can be any time from the end of this year all the way to 2028. So until then, we stan the Prospector. I imagine using this ship as my local mining ship. I would park it on a planet and make mining runs around the planet and bring each load back to my galaxy to refine the materials while I make another run. I would also use this inside of my Polaris or Odyssey when I'm further out in the void looking for the rarer substances, where even 32 SCU of whatever the material is would still make me a fortune. I know you're here for our rating, but if you really want a ship, go buy it. We won't stop you. Or even better, all ships can be earned in-game once the game releases, and some you can purchase in-game right now. These are just our ratings, but when you spend, it's your money. My opinion, you already know whether mining will be a major gameplay loop for you. If it is, you should already own something that will give you this as a loaner or would negate your need to buy it, like the Arastra or the Orion. This ship is so cheap in game that it's hard for me to tell anyone to buy it unless it's quite literally their favorite gameplay loop or their favorite ship. For everyone else, it's an earn in game, and the same for me. All right, that is it for this one. Shout out to the members. Thanks for spending your time with us. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.